on his breath, stars in his eyes. He runs again beneath the new sky.
Last time on Pokémon, something like this happened. Ash and his friends are being trailed by Team Rocket straight to the forest. They start talking about the past on the great times and the journey they had before they all met. Their Pokémon had been snatched up by Team Rocket, while a grumpy Blood Moon Ursaluna appeared and faced Team Rocket and blasted them off even in a very tempered bad mood. Ash and Goa struggled to battle against Ursaluna. Pikachu, Growlithe, and Pachirisu are stranded on the desert island. Then Komodo terrestrialized and defeated Ursaluna, and Ash ended up finally catching it straight within the Beast Bowl. Now, well, let's see what happens next on today's episode. At the festival, of course, and also to let you know, I'll be using the end of this musical soundtrack on every episode from now on. Even though this year's gonna be ending soon, let's find out after the music. Shall we proceed?
The memory waves and the crowds collide. Legends gather side by side. No more titles left to claim. Just one throne, one final day.
Champions forged through fire and fight. Now we meet beneath one light.
History waits beyond the flame. Holy One defies the cave.
All the glory, all the fame.
Now the world will know the name. This is the road to the World Champion. Heart signal.
No hesitation.
Champions facing champions now.
Only one takes the crown.
Through every clash, every test,
We rise above the very best.
hear the call of destiny.
The next
Champion will be. Stand tall, the world will see. One champion for history.
It's still dark outside in Nikitakami, and our heroes just got in to check for the night. And just in time, too, as they all got themselves dressed up for tonight's festival. Ash never looked even better, and Gloria and Go seemed like they had dressed in different colors as Brock, as well fancy as others. They assumed that both Karen and her little brother Karen might be already in the festival, as they quickly set off to catch up to see the rest of them. Ash wondered if he could let out the Pokemon to join in the fun, but he also thought that Ursaluna might not get used to other people and Pokemon as well. He remembered how aggressive he was during their battle, so he decided to keep it in his Beast Ball until further notice. At the festival, everyone is having a great time. Even the siblings were there to enjoy it too. Ash and Pikachu, however, are enjoying playing the games, as Go and his other Pokemon pals were usually enjoy eating the food. Gloria, however, is enjoying herself with her own, as Brock just head over heels to some ladies. Team Rocket, however, is already buying themselves time, handing people to join the fun, and promise to take great care of their Pokemon, not noticing that they are actually stealing from them. They're actually offering them some great evolution dealing product, and hoping the so-called twerps they usually always call Pokemon will appear and gain their trust. They may have failed to steal Pikachu and the others their Pokemon during the forest, but at least this time they can never give up that easily. What can you expect? Bad guys don't give up so easily. And of course, there is another stranger, but also wearing a mask, but very quietly. He's enjoying himself, but he is not the only stranger here in the festival. There's another out there as well, and she is just watching by wearing a mask. Ash, Go, and Gloria just competed a few games, and usually they did try out some yummy food. Of course, some of them don't taste so good, but at least from that night on, they usually played around with Karen and the others until they came across the disguisable Team Rocket. They offered him to play games, and even offered him to join in for the fun. Ash and his friends aren't so sure about it, but their Pokemon seem to be curious. Although Ash and his friends can't seem to argue with that. So they decided to go on with it and start playing a few games. But while they had played, well, you know what happens next. Surprise! And yeah, of course, Team Rocket had revealed themselves and had captured all of Ash and Go's and Gloria's Pokemon. Of course, Pikachu and the others tried to struggle out of the cage, but to no avail. Although they are not the only Pokemon that are captured, all of the other people, townsfolk's Pokemon are also captured in cages as well. Ash, Go, and Gloria knew they only have a few Pokemon with them. Luckily, they're prepared for any approaches like this. Brock, however, appeared, noticed the whole thing, and ready for battle. He quickly sent out his new, fully evolved Swampert. Gloria, however, just sent out Drizzo, knowing that it won't be having much fun in a party. But what choice does she had, since it's her only Pokemon left? And Go quickly sends out his Rillaboom. Ash, however, thought of sending out Ursaluna, but he hesitated, knowing that it might cause a ruckus or refuse to listen. Of course, Team Rocket, however, got their own battle robots and ready for battle. Of course, Go, Gloria, and Brock's Pokemon struggled, tried to win. And of course, until a mysterious figure in its Pokemon appeared, stopping the battle, just in time before it gets any more uglier. Ash quickly recognized the Pokemon and said that's Mewtwo. Gloria, however, recognized it and never seen one before. Her in a Pokédex, Go mentioned that I had to catch one As of course, Team Rocket were easily impressed, seeing that the legendary Pokemon here in Kitakami in the festival, and they thought of catching that one as well. The masked trainer says that he can get allowed to get Mewtwo, and only allowed for an exchange for Pikachu and all the other Pokemon they captured. However, Team Rocket refused that as well, and planned to steal it anyway. But, however, the masked trainer could see that it won't be accepting defeat so easily, and have a feeling that they've been desperate for a victory against some people for years. So with that, the masked trainer decided to face them in battle anyway, sending Mewtwo to a battle and to attack, and managed to open a cage and save all the Pokemon, including Ash and his friends. Pikachu and the others, however, quickly rushed over to their trainers. Team Rocket are quite furious. Quickly allowed them, but Mewtwo easily destroyed it, and destroyed all the machines. All 8 are the giant Pokemon. Now it's thrown to pieces. The masked trainer demanded him to leave the festival immediately and never return. However, Team Rocket had refused to back down. Jessie sends out her Yamega as James sent out his Inkay. Both Yamega and Inkay battled hard, trying to achieve to defeat Mewtwo, but Mewtwo proved himself too strong for them. For some reason, Mewtwo seemed to be a lot stronger than Team Rocket's Pokemon, but also more stronger than normal. Seemed to Ash and his friends, they seem to know something they don't. Now, with one last Psycho Blast has defeated all over their Pokemon, and with an Iron Tail to go with it, and Psychic, Team Rocket, and their Pokemon had been sent flying. They're in shock at their plans and it failed all in one night, especially being blasted off. But they know they won't give up that easy. We all know, after saying, "We're blasting off again!" they'll be back. They always do. Ash and the townspeople thank the masked trainer for saving their Pokemon and ask who he is. But the masked trainer said he is Trainer X. That's something that I know along the way. That's just a name that I just made up months ago. And so, the festival began once again. Ash is, of course, still puzzled who Trainer X is. Carmen, however, came over to Ash and Pikachu, and of course she brought her Maena to join the fight against Team Rocket. But then that's already over, she just kept them out to get to know Ash's. Yes, they're both female. Ash, however, wondered who Trainer X but Mewtwo is, and he hoped to face him in a battle again one day. But Carmen mentioned that he might be already long gone. Although she is frustrated to start showing these thing again. Of course, before Ash and Carmen could turn to their friends, they saw a mysterious figure over there. Ash, however, stepped over to see who it is. but the mysterious figure just stumbled off and quickly ran up the stairs as Ash and Carmen, Pikachu, and the two mighty hyenas caught up with her. Ash steps over to the mysterious figure and tried to speak to her. He noticed that the mask was pretty interesting, and he said he really liked the color of it, and he wears a nice mask, and asked if she made it by herself. The figure seems to be very much happy about his liking. As Carmen steps over and tells Ash about who is he? But the mysterious figure just stumbles off once again. Ash and Pikachu try to call the figure out, but she's already up the steps. Just when the mysterious figure is about to take a step back, she tripped and dropped her mask. And booyah! There's the face. I'm not going to say his name because that will be spoiling. Till then, Ash picks up the mask, offers to give it back to her, and offered to get manure, but the mysterious figure fled. Ash wondered if that's a Pokemon. Carmen said she'd never seen it before or either, and she'd been here longer. They don't know who that strange person or Pokemon is, but whoever she is, she left her mask behind and made a big history as well. But that's another story for right after summer vacation. Yes, and that's the video I'm going to make on episode number 6. And yeah, that is the episode of The Best and the Champ. I don't really know much of what I'm gonna have to do next, but I do know what I'm gonna have to base it out on. And I'll be getting it ready in October since I need some more time to make some more videos in YouTube. Till then, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday's AMV Paw Patrol, and also you might enjoy the video after tomorrow and Sunday. And yes, it's another Heroes to Beat video. Till then, I'll get in touch with you soon. I hope you all have a great summer, and I hope you kids won't be too bummed out from going back to school. And until then, I'll see you again real soon. And right now, see you in the next video, and goodbye. Take care. And I'll be getting the next episode set up real soon. Bye-bye now. JC number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.